What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode with AB Investments. As you guys can see, the light is in the background, so we're getting better with the sleeping schedule now. No more late evening naps, uh, and Sam patties. So therefore, it's not really honestly as busy for at the restaurant. So that came in as a breather, which is a good thing. It's everybody's out drinking, and by the time they get hungry again, it's only busy throughout the lunch hours, and then after that it slows down big, because after that everybody right now in the city is drinking. I'm assuming in your city is the same thing is happening as well. Nevertheless, this is not about that. It's about what happened today with the market, and also continuing on tackling some of the issues that are spreading throughout the community, because we always want to make sure that if there's any tumors that pop up out of nowhere, in the community, we want to make sure that we treat them fast before they spread throughout the whole, the rest of the community. The most important one is this fear and the notion of the fear about this lawsuit. And I'm not going to say, I'm not going to get drawn into the battle that, the powers that are pulling the strings behind the scenes, not the puppets that are following up on those strings, but the people that are pulling these strings, they want the battle to be between the yes and the no. And there's a lot of idiots that are caught up in that battle. At the end of the day, I've said this a million times before, and I'm going to say it again. Whatever is going to happen is going to happen. Make your contingency plans, but make sure that there's always going to be unity. The second that we turn on each other is the second this whole movement obviously is dead and done. And there's nothing else to talk about after that. There's the stupidity. I mean, don't let the moment or the seconds of stupidity, whether it's from people who are ignorant with the yes vote, talking about, we're trying to save the company and like all that stuff. Don't get caught up. That's like kind of high school or college, like, my muscles are bigger than yours kind of thing. It's not going to go do nothing, and it's not going to go nowhere. It's not going to change what happened in the stock, and it's not going to change your financial situation as well. And I'm talking to everyone here. So the second that these like more sophisticated minds and people who do truly care about the movement, they might not agree with each other on obviously everything, and we're human. We're supposed to be that way. That's what makes us unique. That's what makes us different from all the other species. Is like we don't have to agree on everything. However, if we're on the same side, obviously, personally, I would expect everyone to constantly stick up for each other, not bring each other down. Because the second that these stupid little minds, these high school mindsets where the yes is the better than the no, and the no is better than the yes, and all this stuff. Okay, I get debating, but eventually getting too caught up into it is you're actually falling into the trap of the people that are pulling the strings behind the scenes through the puppets they have laid out throughout the community. Now, who's puppets? Who's that? Again, I've said before, I don't want to be Detective Sherlock. I don't know who is and who's not. You could have your best guess, but not that matters anyways. At the end of the day, we need to keep moving forward, and we need to see how this whole thing works out. The notion here is the lawsuit, and this is what I want to tackle. There's people, especially content creators, who are saying that this stock movement right now for Ape and for AMC is the cause of the lawsuit that is prolonging, apparently, what we have voted for, majority. And that gives the other side, the hedge funds or the evil powers, more time to hurt the company and obviously to hurt us and bring us down. And that is like what I say, this is like the kind of like the days of our lives bullshit statement, to say this has nothing to do with rhythm. I've showed everybody yesterday the price action this particular week, which happened to be the week that the announcement of the vote came out on. happened to have so many calls on. So the people who actually were anticipating the huge pump or the boom boom candles, they got trapped. You see it. They caught more than 800,000 puts in out of the money, and they caught over 700,000 calls out of the money. A great win for the market maker. Illegally, legally, however way you want to look at it, the people who played these options got effed, and the market maker won. That's what it's all about. It was not about no lawsuit. It was not about what's prolonging anything. Here's another thing. Like, let's just entertain the stupid notion of that it is hurting the stock, the lawsuit or whatever. What does it matter to you? You've held here for like what, 2+ years, and you've seen your stock go from 70 all the way down to freaking 5, which we won't get into how and why. You all have your own obviously thoughts, and we all know what happened. But anyways, 2+ years, you've seen it from down from the 70s all the way down to 5 combined, 5+. And that didn't deteriorate your conviction. Now, in a matter of a month, you're afraid that this lawsuit, what is it going to do? In this 1 month, what do you think? They're going to bankrupt AMC? In just this 1 month, they'll be able to bankrupt AMC entirely because that's enough time for them to go ahead and bankrupt the company? Get the F out of here. Come on. Like, you guys are definitely, like, some people are definitely going to make me get out of my zone and not be AB that everybody knows. Like, people can get you out of your character sometimes. You're supposed to not let them do so, but sometimes it just gets right under your skin, no matter how thick it is. On 1 month, so what? Okay, they bring it down. So that's going to be the excuse now? That every time they bring the stock down, oh, it's because the lawsuit. It gives them more time. Where are they getting the shares from? Go ahead and pay attention more to that. Go focus on trying to get the word out of going against the bad forces that are doing shit illegally. There are no shares, yet they bring the stock down. After the if the yes is to go through completely and the court approves it, you'll see real dilution then. You'll see real dilution then. Right now, the company doesn't have anything to dilute. In fact, they can't dilute as of yet. And the only thing they can dilute is APE. And they still even have to wait on that unless they amend their contract with Antara once again, to do whatever they got to do at this low price. Right now, the reason why it's going down, simply, Antara sold. They don't have to hold. That was the agreement that our company agreed up on. It specifically said that with their 2 weeks after the vote, AMC cannot sell or dilute any shares. In this case, in fact, people should be happy for that lawsuit. Why should you be happy for the lawsuit? Because in that 2-week zone from when the vote went through, we have nothing to worry about as far as for the dilution of AMC itself. If the vote went through and there was no lawsuit, AMC would have been sitting on the sideline for the first 2 weeks watching AMC, because the reverse and the conversion would have happened already. They would have been sitting there looking at their stock, their common stock, getting the shit out of it diluted, and 2 weeks later they come in and say, okay, we need to strengthen our balance sheets. Popcorn by itself is not enough. And then start diluting at lower prices. So you should actually be happy. Whether you are a yes vote or a no vote, you should be happy for the lawsuit. Don't sit there and make stupid excuses or stupid stuff that have nothing to do with reality or logic. The lawsuit, in fact, is actually even in so many ways so much better for us. In so many ways, whether for the yes vote, yes, it's better for us. Why? Because, again, there's that 2-week period now. We have to wait until April. Once that lawsuit goes through, and let's say it's approved, in April 27th, AMC theoretically can sell. They can dilute then. And this is for the people who like the yes. Now, if it's a no, then guess what? Our MOAS is intact for me and all my no people. We will take the rest of the community to the land of milk and honey. We'll lead them to the land of milk and honey. And then I'm pretty sure once money is in everybody's account, everybody will be happy. It doesn't matter. It's not about a verification or approval or what's that. It's about getting life-changing wealth for all. That's all that matters. I'm not a financial advisor. Odds are you're not a financial advisor. Can't give advice, but I'm giving you the both sides. Even the people that voted yes, you should be happy for this lawsuit. This lawsuit is actually saving our asses in so many different ways. If it's a no for the no people, and that was the last line of stand to stand up against corruption, it's a win-win situation, family. Think like this, people. Think like this. Think and look where there's good amongst all the bad, where there's some light amongst all the darkness. Look for that and grasp onto that and follow that lead. Don't fall in the trap of all this stupidity and negativity and all this, whoever is pulling the strings, using whatever puppets in the community, planted in the community. Again, that's the point. That's the reason. They're the people that they plant so they can pull you into the unknown and into the much more darkness. So look and think like this. Think about what could be good instead of looking for the bad. From there, look at the good case and then go ahead and balance it out with the rest of the other narratives. Like, okay, so this is the good side. How could this be bad? How could this be bad afterwards? But look for the good and see how could they possibly make it bad. I got nothing else to say. Enjoy your St. Patty's, people. I wish nothing but wealth and peace to everybody. Enjoy your holiday and be with your family. Much love, AB Investments.